Hey, Teen Foodie Group. So, today we're going to make a doggo out of Twix bars. So, in your kit, you'll get this instruction sheet, and this is our end goal. You will get enough to make a couple of these. So you'll get a Twix bar and Tootsie Rolls, these little candy eyes, and a Hershey's Kiss, and some chocolate chips. So the chocolate chips are going to be not only, oh, look at this guy. He's cracking me up. Not only his little legs, but also it's going to be what you're going to melt to stick some of these things on. Now, it's been super duper hot. I would suggest doing this kind of in front of a fan. Or if you have air conditioning, you're going to be in business. I do not have air conditioning. I have a lot of chocolate on my fingers. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to take your Twix bar and my craft stick is multi-use right now. I was using it to stir my chocolates. Now we are going to be melting these chocolate chips to use as glue for the melting instructions. I'm not going to go over them again. Go to last week's video on the circus animal bark, and that will tell you the melting instructions. So go to last week's video and you should be able to see that. So the first thing you're going to do, completely unscientifically, kind of carve out a little place for him to rest his weary head. Just a little trench so that you can put and you could just eat that, I suppose. So you just want to be able to kind of fit the Hershey's Kiss there on the end. So you kind of want to just make it a little slanty. I don't know, can you see that? Just a little slanty so that will rest there when you glue it on, okay? And then the next thing, and you could do this in the wrapper, I suppose, but, or you can put this in the microwave for a couple of seconds, but I mean, maybe my hands are extra warm, but this Tootsie Roll just flattens out and you can use it as modeling chocolate. Some really fancy cakes are made with modeling chocolate. Tootsie Rolls, you guys. Tootsie Rolls. I'm sure it's not the same thing, but it's the same effect. So the Tootsie Rolls are going to form your little dog's tail and your little dog's ears. And so I just took a little piece and kind of rolled it in my hands and made a tail. And so my tail is long like this, but I wanted it to have a little squish on the end. So I kind of used my thumb and formed it like this and squished that out. So I had a place to put it on his rear. Now in the directions it says to use the melted chocolate. I didn't feel that I needed to because these Tootsie Rolls are pretty sticky, and I was just able to mold it right there, and there's a little tail, and it hasn't come off. I mean, I don't know what you're going to be doing with it. I suppose if you're going to be real rough with it, then you should use the chocolate. Next, I don't know if these are in order with the directions, but they all need to be done. As long as my hands are super sticky from molding the tail, I am going to mold the ears. I guess you don't have to make a floppy-eared little pupper, but kind of looks like a dachshund, and they have long floppy ears. If you want to make ones with stand-up ears or tiny button ears, do what you want. This is your craft, right? And, if it doesn't turn out, eat the evidence. So I just made kind of a floppy little ear there and did the same here. I hope you guys are having a good summer, and I'll just chat while I'm molding this other ear. And I hope you guys are reading some. I'd love to hear what you're reading. I need some new books to read. I like to read fantasy books. Like, did anybody read Ian Colfer's, oh gosh, the name has escaped me. It's about a spy kid. Artemis Fowl. That was a great series. Older one, but I still love that series. And I like Harry Potter. Okay, I've got chocolate chips in here. And they were already melted because I did my example. And probably need to put them in for longer than 2 seconds. I don't want to melt them too much or put too much heat to them because they will burn and separate and it will be a mighty, mighty mess. Again, if you haven't watched the other Candy Melts video, go back and watch that so that you can do up your chocolate and be successful. Okay, just needs to be a little sticky, a little liquid. This is what we're kind of left with. And I'm going to do up my dog's head. So I'm going to take these candy eyes and slap them on my Hershey's Kiss. That was a generous amount. You maybe need less than what I just did. And then this ledge that you made for your doggo's head. You do one of these. Stick her right on there. And dependent on how warm your house is or how warm your hands are, you might want to stick it in the fridge for a minute just to warm it up. I'm not going to do that to you guys. We'll just hope that his little head stays on there because that'd be tragic. I'm not going to make you guys wait. So put his little ears on. Oh my heavens. And in there, I think in the directions, they tell you to do a little dot of black candy melts. Well, our dogs are going to have little brown noses. Let me see. Can you see how I put a little nose on there? Oh, we might want to smooth that out. Don't want it to look like he's got a boogie. There you go. So I just put a little brown nose on my dog. And then he needs legs. So, oh, don't fall off. Don't fall off. So you're going to stick 2 by 2 his little legs made of chocolate chips. Oh, don't fall off, don't fall off. And the head's sticking pretty well. Ta-da! So, he needs to firm up a little bit. My hands are a little bit sticky. And in the directions it says to give our little dogs party hats, which I think is fantastic. So I made a little party hat for my dog. It's not staying on right now. There we go. And all I did was I got a piece of any kind of paper and I did a circle. I don't know. It's a little less than the length of my finger. And then I put a little slit in it to the middle. And then I just twirled it around, and you can choose, maybe it would be a big sun hat, or you could twirl it into a cone. And the tighter you twirl it, the smaller this is going to be, the opening for his head. And there you go. And we'll put a little glue on there. And hold it for just a sec. And look, tiny party hat for my dog. Well, let me see. Might have to work on that a little bit. Oh, there we go. Little tiny party hat for my dog. Here, let me move these extra chocolate chips so you can see him in all his glory. How about that? Oh, I think he's so cute. Look at the pair of them. It's a dog party. All right, so if you guys make this, send me a picture. Let me see how it looks. Let me see what you've done. Let me know some reading recommendations. I'd love to hear from you guys. Stacie.clem@ccfls.org. That's stacie.KLEMM@ccfls.org. All right, enjoy your summer, guys. Hope to see you in the library. Come by and say hi. Bye.